It's Anthony Iannarino, and if you're here, you just read my Building Consensus article in the September 2014 Success magazine. Thanks so much for clicking the link, and thanks so much for showing up here. I want to add just a little bit of insight to that article and give you a little bit of tactical advice and strategic advice that you can use and put to work in your game right now. So here's the thing. You've been told for decades now, start at the top, start at the C-level, meet with that C-level executive first and let them push you down into the organization. But more and more as you try to do that, it's difficult to get a C-level executive's attention, and here's why. They have people that they hired and that they count on to help them get their job done. They don't need to meet with every salesperson. They need the person that owns the outcome, whatever it is that you sell, to own that and vet you and to make sure that you're okay before they ever give it executive sponsorship. So getting in at the top doesn't work. It's not as easy as it used to be anyway. Well, getting in at the bottom's a problem too, because if you get in at the bottom, you can do all this work building consensus and meeting with people and uncovering their needs and building a solution, only to later find out that you don't have executive sponsorship. So here's the rub. No matter where you get in, it doesn't matter if you get in at the top, it doesn't matter if you get in at the bottom, it doesn't matter if you come in somewhere in the middle. You've got to understand that your role now is to help that organization build consensus around their problem and to build consensus around you as the solution. So here's the deal. If you get in at the top, know that when you're dealing with that executive, no matter how much he supports your initiative, you're going to have to get his help reaching down into the organization to roll up all the stakeholders, all the people that are going to be important to this decision, all the people that are going to be impacted or affected by this decision. And then know this, if you come in at the bottom, you're going to immediately have to say to your stakeholder, look, I've done this before and here's my experience. If we don't get executive sponsorship early, this project will never get off the ground and we'll never get it across the line. How soon can we get somebody to come in and look at what we're doing, make sure that we're going to meet their needs and that we're on the right path? So as you think about getting in and prospecting and knowing that you're going to have to build consensus, get a plan. When you come in at the top, roll up the stakeholders underneath that C-level executive, or what I call the CEO of the problem, the person that owns that outcome and that decision. And if you get in at the bottom or the middle, know that you have to work your way up and down through that organization, north and south, and build consensus. Hope this tip's been great for you. I know it'll work once you put it to use in your business. I'm Anthony Iannarino. You can find me at successmagazine.com and you can find me at thesalesblog.com. Thanks for being here.